Good morning. Today we will discuss a structure and then union. Now, what is a structure? A simple variable can hold one value at a time, and an array can hold a number of values of the same data type. Then these two storage mechanisms can handle a wide variety of problems, but often it is required to process data items of different types together as an unit. In this case, neither the simple variables nor the array is adequate. So, in C programming language, we have a special data type, that is a structure, for packaging data of different types. A structure is a convenient tool for handling a group of logically related data items. For example, if we have to combine the details of a student, like his name, his role, his marks. His role is integer, his name is string, whereas marks obtained by him is in real values, float numbers. So the structure will help to combine all these three data as a single entity. The concept of a structure is analogous to the record in many other languages. So, we may say a structure helps to organize complex data in a more convenient way. Then question arises, how structures are declared? As we declare the fundamental types like integer, real or character, in same way but with some extra precautions. Here there is a keyword, that is struct, followed by a name which we give, that is a structure name. Then we put curly bracket, and inside the curly bracket we declare all the simple variables as we declare them generally, like we write type, blank space, then variable name, semicolon, another data, another variable, and so on. And when all the variables have been declared, we put the right parenthesis, the curly bracket, curly bracket and semicolon. So this is the way by which we declare a structure. Now, how these structure elements are accessed? In array, we access its element with a subscript, but a structure uses different approach. The element of a structure variable are accessed using dot operator. Like first we write a structure name dot variable name. It is its syntax. So let's start examples, and in example everything will be clear. So move to the IDE so that I may write the programs. Let's start to demonstrate the structure. str_1.c. Example
structure hash include stdio dot h struct struct stud nt student int roll char name float float marks. So these are three elements which we have to club. Main struct struct student student std. It became a structure variable clr scr printf student name student name gets std dot name. We may put printf student roll scanf %d ampersand std dot roll roll name and marks. The label to enter marks is equal to printf and student marks. Scanf %f ampersand std dot marks. Okay, here a plus is required, otherwise it will not clear. FFLUSH F plus std standard input output, otherwise it will not clear the buffer. So here all these have been entered. Now we have to see results. Printf printf backslash n entered result entered entry is printf name of a student is equal to name of students percent s st dot name, but first is printf \n roll number of a student percent d comma std dot roll name, and now printf marks obtained by a student dot to f comma std dot marks. So all the input get ch and this is here. Struct student, this is our structure. Student name, structure name is a student, and this structure has a variable, that is a structure variable, and std is a structure variable. And now you are inputting ampersand std roll, gets name, std marks, and now I am getting output. Here it has been left. Okay. Here there is std dot name, std dot marks. So enter, we have to enter the roll number, that's 1. A student name is Mayank Kumar. He has obtained 55.75% marks. So all these are showing here: roll number of a student, name of a student, and marks obtained by students. So this, in appearance we may modify something so that it will look good. Name, here we have left to put \n, that's why it is not appearing, and 2.5%. again one column is leaving here. So this is complete, I think. Control F9. So it is asking, let's roll number is 5. Sumit Kumar. 50.72%. So these are the details. Roll number of a student is 5, name of a student is Sumit Kumar, and marks obtained by a student is 50.72%. If you think it may be or make good, but we will move to another example. So this is the first example by which you see that how different type of data are clubbed as a single entity, but by this way we can enter single record. If we have so many records, then I am giving example to show that how structures can be element of an array. So the real power of using a structure comes when we use an array. So in next example I am going to show that more than one records can be entered and saved in a structure. str underscore 2 dot c. Array of a structure hash include stdio dot h hash include conio dot h struct student int roll char name int sub1 sub2 sub3. There are 3 subjects whose marks we have to store with the student. Void main struct student and the variable name s. Let's take 5 elements or 4 elements. 4 only. int I here is b for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 4, I plus plus printf enter roll number. scanf %d ampersand si dot roll f plus stdin print f enter name gets si dot name semicolon printf enter marks of 3 subjects scanf %d and then ampersand s dot I ampersand s dot s s dot not si dot sub 1 dot sub 1 si dot sub 2 ampersand s I dot sub 3. So all these three values will be accepted and this block, a printf block for statements printf block completed. Now printf if entered details of students are backslash n semicolon to specify some space we put here 2 line gap for I is equal to 1 I less than equal to 4 I plus plus printf backslash n roll is equal to %d and d backslash t name is equal to %s Now the variable name si dot roll comma si dot name, and this is the close. The another statement, printf double quotes backslash n marks of subject 1 percent d comma subject 2 percent d comma subject 3 percent d double quotes comma. Now the variables name si dot sub1 comma si dot sub2 comma si dot sub3. So all these have been completed, sub1, sub2 and sub3, semicolon. Now this is the completion of block. Block will be started from here. This is the block completed, and to halt the result we put get ch, and this is the closing braces of the program. So let's take a look. Void main struct s4, it is an array variable. int clear screen. I am giving 4 records, s dot name, si dot roll, si dot name. So we have completed the program. Let's execute it. Control F9. Enter roll number. Roll number is 1. Name is Amulya Kumar. Marks obtained by him is 56, 78, 62. The next record, roll number is 2. Soumya Kumari, her name. Marks obtained by her is equal to 61, 66 and 59. The roll number is 3. The next is Bimlesh Kumar. Marks obtained by him is equal to 71, 69, 60, 72. And the next is roll number 4, and that is Vishakha. Vishakha Kumari. Her marks are 52, 58 and 61. So these are all 4 entries, and let's see. So this is the result. Entered details of students are: roll number 1 name Amulya Kumar, Marks of subject 156, subject 2 is 78, subject 3 is 62. Roll number 2, name Soumya Kumari. Marks of subject 1 61, subject 2 66, subject 3 59. Roll 3, Bimlesh Kumar. 71, 69 and 72. Roll 4, Vishakha Kumari. 52, 58, 61. So, students, this is the way by which we use structures to group heterogeneous data elements into a single entity.